Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this next edition of the Autistic Superblogs, The Hot Take. This one is a somber one, as you can tell by the title of the description. This is all going to be about honoring the legacies of both the late Peter Marshall of Hollywood Squares fame and a cornerstone of the Anoa'i family, Afa, who recently passed away as recently as today. So, I wanted to say that this is going to be something of a joint thing. It's kind of the reason why I wanted to do a squared circle legacy to kind of honor both without doing two separates. So that's going to be the purpose of this video. I, First of all, my thoughts and prayers are for everyone that's involved. The Hawaii family, The Rock, Roman Reigns, the bloodline. I mean, everyone involved. I can only imagine the heartbreak that they're feeling right now. And I just wanted to share my thoughts and my feelings on Office passing. First time I saw him was when I was watching WWE programming, as I still do now. And the first time I saw him was with Semu and Fatu, the head shrinkers in WWE. As a matter of fact, SummerSlam 2024 or 2023 was actually my 30th anniversary of being a wrestling fan. So you can kind of see where I fit into this. Um, um, eh, Seeing Afa as a manager to the head shrinkers was something unique to me. Um, as an autistic individual, I feel like wrestling has always been unique as a wrestling fan, um, because I feel like the characters that are given to us, that are presented to us as wrestling fans, there are certain things that we can get behind that can kind of say, yeah, I want to do something with that. It gives us a chance to live vicariously of our experiences and kind of project it onto other characters too. Um, it's kind of a way for us to do so in a healthy environment, in a safe environment where no one gets hurt, no one gets upset, no one feels like we're acting out or anything like that. And yeah, um, I mean, the only time I saw them was as the head shrinkers. As I got to know my wrestling history and began to understand the Anoa'i family, as well as how it is now with Roman Reigns, the late Yokozuna, um, a 3 minute warning, um, just to kind of see how it's blossomed ever since then. It's been something remarkable to see, and I can only imagine that I can only imagine, and of course, The Rock. Gotta mention him too, because he's part of the family. Because I feel like I can only imagine how he feels. Um, and it's a good thing that that Alpha was able to get to the WWE Hall of Fame before he passed away. I feel like it's something to be proud of the legacy that he's built, not only in what he was able to do with the head shrinkers, but what he was able to do with wrestling in general, as we know it now. To see Roman Reigns, the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, Tongaloa, and all that. I mean, it's really remarkable to see, and I feel like Alpha would be proud of him. And again, my thoughts and prayers go out to the Anoa'i family during this time, and wrestling fans in general during this time of mourning. A true giant in the in the wrestling industry. And that leads me to another passing that happened this week. The late Peter Marshall, the original master of the Hollywood Squares. Now, to kind of go back to to be a wrestling fan, to be a game show fan. I mean, you guys know that I'm a wrestling fan, but I'm also a game show fan too. My my seeing of Peter Marshall was only I knew of the Hollywood Squares, but I only knew John Davidson's Hollywood Squares. I didn't know anything about Peter Marshall until seeing things on YouTube, um, YouTube, um, and of course, the Legends of Buzzer blog have done a really great job, I think, um, to really like capture the essence of what Peter Marshall has been able to do in his career. Was able to do in his career. And one thing I remember about seeing the master of the original Hollywood Squares was when he hosted Tom Bergeron's episode in the in the early late 2000s, um, when Tom Bergeron was the host, and they had game shows week, and they had Peter Marshall in the center square, and them being able and Tom Bergeron and Peter Marshall to shake hands as Peter Marshall got a chance to be the master of the Hollywood Squares one last time. Um, it really is something that I really am happy to see as a game show fan, to kind of see the classics, um, to kind of see how the old school does it. I mean, and that's something I think that game show fans and game shows, people that reboot game shows really need to understand that they need to understand things from the source material. Really give it a chance to really respect the past, but honor the future. And I feel like Wheel of Fortune, Price is Right, Jeopardy, they all do a phenomenal job of doing that, of honoring what makes the game as good as it is, but also honoring the past, but also seeing how technology can change. And it's the same thing with game show fans, and it's the same thing with wrestling fans. And it's something that, and I'll give a bit of this is a bit of a plug for tell us about yourself. There was a wrestling fan. There was a professional wrestler that really showed Fred Fletcher Jackson. I'll leave a description of the video on my I'll leave a description, but suffice to say, it's really nice to see that wrestling fans and game show fans can come together and find similarities, because most people think about the differences. Um, and it's really refreshing to see the similarities rather than the differences. And a huge prop to a huge prop of that goes not only to Fred, but also the host of Tell Us About Yourself, the amazing Christian Carrion. And Corey and Atato really do a great job, but I digress. It really is something to see. It's something refreshing to see how game show fans and wrestling fans can put their differences behind them and really see how similar they are, whether it be passings away, whether it be shared experiences, all that stuff. And again, my thoughts and prayers go out to the Marshall family, to anyone who's a fan of the original Hollywood Squares, myself included, as well as the Anoa'i family for the passing of Afa. So I'm praying for everyone involved. If you like, so that's gonna do it for this tribute video. I hope you guys don't mind. I know it is I know it is a little impromptu, such as the things with these hot takes. But if you guys like this video, please check me out here on the Autistic Super Channel. Um, on YouTube, you can check me out on Facebook, X, all that good stuff, Instagram. So please, until next post, dear viewers, stay safe, stay strong, keep the faith, and as always, shine on.